yours, and in this video I would like to show you a Pilates workout with spare massage balls. For this video I will be using these little spiky balls, and the reason why we'll be using them it will be to increase circulation in our body, increase range of motion, decrease some of the stiffness and tightness that we can have, especially in the hip and upper back area, and just to kind of feel better and let us take our Pilates or any other workout to the next level. So let's go ahead and go all the way down on our mat. I'm going to move our other balls to the side right now. We're going to take the balls and we're going to start by placing them under our hips. We'll be moving through several different positions, but for right now, kind of find a spot closer to your sacrum, not on the bones, but kind of digging into the fleshy parts of your hips over there, and relax into them. Start by gently moving your hips side to side, and the balls will let you experience a greater range of motion over here. And we can move them maybe a little bit down. And just kind of start feeling them, experiencing sensations. It's nice to wear clothing that's not overly thick. If you're wearing really thick pants, or especially if you're wearing jeans or something like that, you will not be able to feel the spikes or feel much of anything from the balls. So just kind of find comfortable clothing to wear during this workout. So let's go ahead and just start moving around. I keep my hands out of the way. Okay. Now go ahead and find a spot that feels kind of good. You feel that it's kind of digging, maybe getting some of that, a little bit of like a tightness. You feel that little tight spots over there. And we're going to start by marching one leg up, one leg down. And keep marching. And as you march, simply focus on putting the weight of your body into those balls. Nothing else. Just march up and down. Breathe. One more time. And good. Now go ahead and move the balls down a little bit closer to towards your hips, but don't go all the way to your ischiums or the bottom of your pelvis over here. Just find a spot where you still feel your muscles, not your bones, and press into it a little bit. Now again, you can try to lift up, and you'll feel that maybe that sensation, that a little bit of a pain radiates in a different spot on your body. You're feeling it in a different spot, but just kind of keep exploring it. And now we're going to go ahead and travel a little bit to the side. So you're almost on the sides, and we just keep doing. And if you went too far on the sides, you're not going to feel much pressure going into those balls right now. Good. So if you're over here on the sides, move them in just a little bit closer. Now we're going to start by bringing the leg out and back in, and out and in. And all of these movements are really good, especially if you have tight lower back that's caused by just a lot of sitting, sedentary lifestyle, maybe stress, not something that's based on a chronic injury or any type of bulging disc. So it's just lifestyle-related tension. These types of movements will really help to alleviate that and help relieve that pain. So go ahead and keep going side to side a couple more times. Okay, so let's go ahead and prop ourselves up on our elbows. And we'll be able to put a little bit extra pressure into those balls. Let's take one leg up, and this time you're simply going to reach it out and bring it back in and out and in. Keep your chest nice and open, don't sink. Keep it nice and open. We're maintaining our alignment. Good. And now from here, go to the side and in, to the side and in. Kind of getting into the different muscle fibers of your glutes. Good. And we can reverse, and we can move the ball maybe a little bit to the side to experience different sensations in this area. One more, and bring it in. Good. Let's go, same thing for the other side. Out, in, Good, and let's go for the circles. Move from the hip, so you open up in the hip. One more this direction, and let's go ahead and reverse. One more. Good, go ahead and lower yourself down. Move the balls a little bit higher one more time. Now we're going to lift both legs up. You'll feel even more pressure going in there, and explore it a little bit more by going side to side. And you'll maybe start finding those really tight spots on the side. We'll be able to get in a little bit into the piriformis over here. That can cause a lot of sciatica kind of pain. Good, go side to side, and then pause on one side if you can, and just breathe through it, and you can gently rock on this side. And normally we don't want to spend more than 15-20 seconds on one spot, so let's go ahead and move it to the other spot. Just find the pressure, and then gently start moving around, massaging, letting those little spikes get deeper, dig deeper into the muscle. Good, side, side, side. Good, and come in. Drop the knees down. If the balls still feel comfortable, you can leave them here. Now, there are several things that we can do, especially to help us with our Pilates practice. In Pilates, we want to find our neutral alignment in our pelvis, in our lower back area. So if you know that you have a really hyperextended lower back, so you have this really big arch going on, you can use those balls and place them on the lower part of your hips to gently help you bring your lower back down. Dig into it, and again, focus on keeping those balls in the fleshy parts, not on the bones. So you're getting a little bit of this lift, but not much. You can lengthen your spine. Now, if you're on the other hand, if you know that you tend to really squeeze your butt a lot, and you bring your hips under, that way we can put the balls a little bit closer to the sacrum. Again, not on the bones, still in the fleshy parts, and relax so we can get a little bit more of a curve going in your lower back. Okay, so in my case, I need to place those balls a little bit lower because I have a little bit of an arch going on. And we're going to put the hands on the chest, take a big inhale, and on the exhale, you're lifting up into your ab curl, lengthening the lower back, keeping the pressure on the balls, so don't squeeze your butt. Don't let go of those balls, keep that pressure. And calm down. We want to keep these muscles relaxed instead of squeezing them. Teach your body to use only the muscles that we need. Don't use the tension or stress to tense up muscles that you don't need. One more time. Good. And during your regular Pilates practice, you can use these balls for the same reason, like if you're doing any type of ab work where you really know that you need to alter your alignment a little bit, help yourself with it. Place the balls under your hips and just watch yourself. Don't keep them over there all the time, but only until you feel that sensation, because once you take them out, your body will still remember where those spikes were. So when you're going up, you can still think about them. You have that mental image in your body, and you can still think about keeping those glutes relaxed, that lower back lengthened, instead of squeezing everything and clenching your butt over here. Okay. So now we're going to take these balls and place them under our upper back over here. We're going to go a little bit below the shoulder blade, right around right here first. So right where our thoracic spine starts, thoracic area, and we're going to relax over it. So we're creating a nice extension, thoracic extension over here, helping our body relax over here. getting into all those muscles, the lats that go above our ribs, that help us breathe, that help us keep our alignment. So go ahead and just inhale here and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And think about starting to release into those balls instead of running away from them. You're melting into them. Maybe even thinking like they're penetrating between your ribs a little bit. And you can gently move yourself side to side. Let those balls go over the ribs, some of the lower ribs, because we tend to have some of the fascia here, especially if we're really not very in tune with our breathing, or we have a lot of emotional stress. Good. Move it around a little bit. Now, to get a little bit deeper into this area, what we're going to do, you're going to keep it knees bent, arms going to be by your sides. I'm going to place mine over here. You're going to create a little pelvic tuck, and it will automatically put that pressure into those balls, and then just release. And exhale, you're going to bring the hips up again, watching and using your pelvis, not squeezing your glutes for this one, and relax. And keep going back and forth like this. So you're thinking about lengthening your lower back into the floor, letting each vertebra touch the floor, lengthen, go. Find as much space between those lower back vertebrae as possible, and then you come back. And one more time. And good. Now let's go ahead and take those balls and move them a little bit higher. So now they're kind of in line with the edge, with the bottom edge of the shoulder blade. Okay. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale again we can relax. And at first it might feel tight, uncomfortable. But the more we breathe, the more we practice, the more we learn to let go, the easier it's going to be. And again, start moving around a little bit. Good. You can keep your arms on your chest. You can keep them down wherever it feels comfortable for you. Now I'm going to bring my arms down. We're going to go back into those pelvic tilts and tucks. And on this one, we can start lifting our hips a little bit and putting a little bit more pressure into the balls. So let's go. Start going up, 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 and down, down, down. And again, exhale. Bring your tailbone between your legs, lengthen your spine, lift and down. Lift only to the point where you can feel that pressure going into the balls. If you feel that you let go of the pressure, you went too far. And bring it back down. And one more time like this. Good. Now bring your hands on your chest, or you can bring them behind your head. On the exhale, try to close your ribs and press your ribcage into the balls. It will automatically start lifting your chest up a little bit. Again, inhale. Let go, open up. On the exhale, close your ribcage, press your ribs into the chest. Feel your shoulders lifting up a little bit. Now we're going to add an ab curl to this. Inhale. Exhale. Press. Keep that pressure. Lift, lift, lift. And come back down. And the balls help us really activate, engage on core instead of pulling with our neck muscles when we're coming up. So if you try to lift up and you really feel all of this tension going in your neck, you're doing the ab curl wrong. So go ahead and keep your arms over here, and again, inhale, exhale, close the ribs, press. Think about pressing into the balls. And lift, keep that pressure, lift, lift, lift. And go down again, bringing the pressure down with you. Okay, now go ahead and go up. So this time we're kind of in the middle of the shoulder blade. The balls are on the sides of your back between the shoulder blade and the spine. We're going to add a little bit of arm movement to this one. Bring your arms up. So we're going to reach the arms up and over. And we're going to bring the arms up and bring them down. And again, up and over. And on this one, we're starting going into our trapezius. Our trapezius is responsible for a lot of pain in the neck, tension. It gets really tight, it gets some really painful trigger points because of the emotional stress if we're keeping the shoulders up. We also can access in this position some of our rhomboids that can also cause all kinds of pain in the back and even going down the arm and into the hand. So going up and over one more time and down, and we can go into the circles. But we're not going to do those right now. We're just going to bring the arms up, and again we're going into our ab curls. This time, again pressing into those balls, focusing on massaging our spots, our back over here, up and down. And good. Relax arms by your side. Now we're going to get some real pressure going in there by adding your bridge and putting the weight of your body into those balls, bearing into them, and then bring it back down. And again, inhale, exhale, up. Inhale at the top, exhale down. One more time. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale at the top, exhale down. Okay, now let's go ahead and move up just a little bit. And actually on this one we can take one of the balls out. We're going to bring the arm up and over. So when I go into some of the trigger points that can be hiding between the shoulder blades. So you want to open up your arm as much as possible and simply roll on the ball a little bit. So again, these are the spots that can be responsible for pain in the back between the shoulder blade or some numbness and tingling in the pinky and the hand. Roll, and you can move up and down. And you'll know that you found the trigger spot if you're really feeling a lot of tightness and pain over there, or if you feel like you're going over like a little rubber ball in your back or a little string. Okay? Now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So you're going to place the ball between the spine and the shoulder blade, kind of in the middle. Bring the arm up and over, opening up your shoulder blade, and just press into it, roll over. And one side usually feel tighter than the other one, will be more sensitive than the other one. And you can spend more time over here, but we're going to go ahead and move up to some of the upper spots. So we're going to go to the top of our trapezius, of our back, kind of all the way, not in the neck, but a little bit at the bottom. So if I'm going to turn around, the placement of the balls will be right here. Press down. Now first of all, you want to put a little bit of pressure. Maybe lift up your hips and put a little bit of pressure in there. And really the best way to access those spots, to release all the tightness in the neck and the shoulders, you want to lift up the hips and press into the balls. And then bring the hips down. And just feel free to adjust them if they start rolling out. Kind of wedge them between the floor and your body. And again, up and press. And hold it here. Breathe through it, especially if you found a particularly sensitive spot. And down. And one more time. And down. Good. And to finish it up, we want to work on some of the spots that can cause tension in the neck and make it difficult for us to turn our head side to side or look down. So we're going to take the balls and place them at the base of the skull right here. And you can keep your hands over here just to kind of support them. You can bring them down, whatever feels comfortable, and simply relax here. Depending on how tight those spots are, this area can be really sensitive. So if you feel that it's getting too much, it's just not a comfortable type of pain, just let go. Otherwise, you're going to press down, and again, you can gently roll your head side to side a little bit. You can bring it up and down just a tad. And bringing the balls maybe a little bit lower. And you're going up and down. And you can close your eyes if it's comfortable and just try to relax here. Good. Now take the balls out. Stretch out nice and long. Find more length in your body. Exhale. And you can sit all the way up. Well, thank you for joining me for this workout. I hope you enjoyed it. One word of caution for you. When you're using the spiky balls, and depending on your skin type, you might get those little red spots on your back just because of the blood flowing, increase of circulation. So if you look at my back, you'll probably see some of those spots. So just be mindful of those. They'll go away in like 20-30 minutes, depending again on your body type, your skin type. Just, if you want to wear a really nice top with an open back, probably using spiky balls on your back before that is not the best idea, or you might get a lot of questions. Well, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.